Hello there, I'm James. In this short Qigong practice, we're going to use simple but helpful movements to release neck and shoulder tension in this kind of upper triangle area. We'll move slowly and gently. You can do this practice standing up or seated in a chair if that feels better to you. Let's move a little bit and hopefully feel better by the end. So whether you're standing up or seated in a chair, just invite you to bring your feet about shoulder width apart as we begin. Have your feet pretty much parallel and just resting flat on the floor. If you're in a chair, sit towards the back of the chair. And if you're standing up, just let your knees bend a little bit. Soft knees, lower back nice and long. So to begin with, just let your arms dangle down beside you and we'll work with the neck a little to begin. To start off with, could you wiggle your jaw? I know it sounds weird, but give the jaw a little bit of a wiggle side to side, maybe a circle. Don't feel silly, it's just me and you. Sense that if there's any tension there, you could release and ungrip it. Often jaw tension spreads down to the neck and the shoulders, so it's a good place to start. Once you feel the jaw is a bit more relaxed, could you let the shoulders drop down again, let the arms be really heavy, and slowly tip your head to the left. Imagine you're pouring water out of the left ear, like it could pour down the shoulder. And what you can do here is you can very gently tip the head forwards, just a little tiny bit, and then tilt the head back. Again, just a tiny movement. As you gently tilt the head forwards and back, let the opposite arm be really heavy. And just let yourself sense where you feel the stretch, where it feels good. And maybe you pause there for a few breaths. And take calm, slow, deep breaths. Letting the head hang. And very slowly roll the chin forwards and let's go to the other side. So again, like you could pour water out of your right ear this time. The left arm really heavy, really dropped. And just rocking forwards and back slightly. Little easy movements. And we're all going to feel this in a different part of the neck and the chest and the shoulder. So just searching for what feels good to you right now. Using the weight of the head to release the side of the neck. And then let's semicircle to the other side again. And then back to center. So for a moment, could you roll the shoulders up and back? Let's take 3. Hands nice and relaxed, rolling up and back. And then let's go the other way, back and forwards, 3 times. Okay, from here, we're going to do the same movement again. Drop the ear towards the left shoulder. But this time, could you start to reach your right hand out to the side? Really spread the fingers and imagine the arm is being pulled. This can feel quite strong. You get a tingly sensation or a nerve stretch sometimes. So go easy with it. If it feels good and you want more sensation, start to turn the fingertips back and push through the palm. Okay, now I'm feeling it. And again, draw the shoulder down this time. If you actively draw the shoulder down, of pulling the shoulder down, you'll get a deeper stretch. But again, not going to your limit, just what feels good to you. You can rock forwards and back. We're taking a bit of time here in these simple movements to give the body a chance to release. Okay, then over to the other side. Left arm comes out, spread the fingers. And drop the ear towards the shoulder. Press the palm away if that feels good. And draw the left shoulder down. You might rock. From the perspective of Qigong, we are working not just with the nerves and the muscles and the tissues, but also the meridians, the energy lines. And from the heart and the lungs, meridians reach down through the arms to the fingertips and come back. And so there's a sense here that we're clearing the pathways for easy breathing and a calm, settled heart. Slowly come back to center. Again, give it a little shrug. So I'm going to turn aside on for our next neck movement even. So again, sitting or standing in a relaxed way, bring your attention to the tip of your chin. And could you start to take the chin straight forwards, jut the chin forwards. And then bring it back, pull the chin in, and then take it forwards. Again, pull the chin in, a less than flattering position, but it's only me. Take the chin forwards and in. It's a bit like the funky chicken dance, the slow version. And so what we're doing here is you draw the chin back, you're strengthening the muscles at the back of the neck, which then when you take the chin forwards, get a chance to release and relax. So sometimes we can deliberately put a little bit of tension into the body to then help release. This time as you come forwards, keep the chin forwards and start to look up, lift the chin, lengthen the throat, and then come back down and in. Forwards, up, down, in. Let's take two more. You might feel a stretch through the throat, strength to the back of the neck. And then coming in. Just give it all a little shake out and a wiggle the shoulders. So this time we're going to work directly with the shoulders. So spread your fingers and can you reach the arms down? So pull the shoulders down. If you're not quite sure if you're doing that, do the opposite first. Pull the shoulders up and now pull them down. There we go. Fingertips spread, shoulders down. Now listen closely. Send your shoulders forwards. Can you press the shoulders forwards but keep them down? And now keep them forwards but lift them up. And now draw them back but keep them up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and now pull them down but keep them back. Forwards. So we're making a square. Up, back, down. Forwards, up, keep the arms really active, back and down. Forwards, now this time pause, close the fingers, close the thumbs, lift the shoulders up. Take the shoulders back and now open the fingers and thumbs down. Forwards, close the fingers, up. Back, open the fingers, down. So let's start to make this movement a little bit more circular. Fingers open as the shoulders come down, close as they come up. So here we are opening the gates of the shoulders and the chest, helping both to create a bit of strength, but then the strength allowing us to release and relax the muscles. Often with neck and shoulder tension, it's the muscles on top of the shoulders, the traps, these ones, that get really tight. So here we lift them up, but then we pull the shoulders down, which relaxes the traps. We use our back muscles. Let's take two more. So often the key to releasing the neck and shoulders is also strengthening the back. Again, give it a little shake out. Cool. So from here, turn your palms either side of you and turn them out. Could you slowly lift the left arm up and lean to the side? We're then going to go the other way. I'm keeping my elbows a little bit bent as I do this. And again, if you're in the chair, just keeping your spine nice and tall. If you're standing like me, really focusing on side bending. And I'm making sure that I'm not bringing excess tension into the shoulders. I'm trying to keep them fairly soft, elbows bent, side to side. These arms are sometimes called rainbow dance or dancing with the rainbow. This comes from Tai Chi's 18 forms. A sort of modified version, just working on the arms. And then let's come back to center. From here, cross the wrists in front of you. And let's take a big circle, look up, and then drop the chin, arms come down. Exhale as the fingertips turn down. Inhale as the arms rise. If you're standing, there's a sense of lengthening the legs as you lift and bending the knees as you lower. This movement, sometimes called separating clouds, in the sense that you could clear clouds from the sky above, and maybe through these slow circular movements of Qigong and Tai Chi, release and clear clouds of tension in the neck and shoulders. Just one more. And release down. Once again, give your arms a little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a roll. So last couple of things we're going to do here. Could you bring your left hand to the back of your head, just gently supporting the base of the skull where the hand fits. And then from here, slowly lift the elbow towards the ceiling, lift the chest. And then you're going to take the elbow across the body and turn and point it down. Return, elbow comes up to the side, lift the chest. And then draw the elbow in a diagonal line across the body, point it to the right. One more time. Point it to the right. Slowly release, let the fingertips fall down like raindrops, and switching sides. Right elbow lifts, turn the chest. And then point the elbow. What we're doing here is we're working to release all the tissue, something called fascia, through the back of the body. Working to release tension in the upper back and the lats, your back muscles, so that your neck and shoulders can be a little bit less pulled by tightness elsewhere. Just one more. And then from here, returning to center. So from here, we're going to take the right hand, and could you take it alongside your ear like you're holding up a tray? So my elbow is bent. I'm using my right hand. You use your right hand, that side, yeah. I'm mirroring. So holding a tray with your right hand. And then have the elbow pretty much in line with the shoulder. And now you might already feel a stretch here, but then can you turn your fingertips to face towards your head? From here, pull the shoulder down, but slightly push the hand up. You might get a tingling sensation through the forearm and the wrist. This is the arm of one of the animal frolics from Qigong called bear. I'm just doing it on one hand, stretching out the brachial nerves that run from the upper spine, down the arm to the shoulders, and then release, give it a shake out. Now let's go to the left side. So again, imagine you're holding a tray, palm flat to the sky, elbow in line with the shoulder. Now turn the fingers to point in towards you. Spread the fingers wide. Pull that left shoulder down, but slightly push up through the hand. And just breathe with whatever stretch you feel, whatever sensation is there. Again, this is deliberately using a little bit of tension and muscular effort so that in a moment when we release, your muscles go, ah, and they relax. Slowly release and take it out. Give it a little wiggle. So from here, bend your knees, and if you're in the chair or standing, just come forwards, rest your elbows onto your thighs. And from here, you could link the fingers if it feels good, but could you really allow the head to drop now? Just let the head dangle. Just supporting yourself with your elbows. Then with your head, very gently, could you say yes, nod the head. And could you very gently say no? Say no with the head. And then say yes. And then say no. And let your head come to center for a moment. Gently press down with your elbows so your arms are working a little bit and your neck can just hang for 3 more breaths. Okay, slowly coming up. Give your head a moment to settle, let the blood pressure settle. Just roll the shoulders back a couple times, give the arms a shake. And now to close, we're going to take a brushing practice, which we remove and brush off any tension that might have built up or be remaining as a residue. So could you bring your hands and then to the sides of your head, just gently brush down into the back of the head, sides of the jaw, kind of stroking. Just imagine you're kind of gathering any tension like dust or debris, and you're going to brush it down through the throat, and then down one side of the neck, and then down the other side of your neck, and then gently off the neck and the shoulders. And now use one hand to brush down the shoulder, under the armpit, down the arm, the forearm. You're brushing off any stagnant or trapped chi, any energy that's been causing that tension, and draw it off the fingers and then flick out the hand. And let's do the other side. Brushing, sweeping. It's a bit like dry brushing, if you've heard of that. But going in the opposite way, away from the heart, brushing down, off the hand, off the fingers. Imagine you could brush and then flick off any last stagnant energy and chi. Let's take a moment, let's breathe in together. Then breathe out. And as a way of closing, turn your palms out either side of you. Gently reach the arms up, shoulders super calm and relaxed. Bend the elbows, middle fingers face each other. And now press the hands down through the body, clearing practice. Imagine or sense you could clear out any tension from the whole body and press it down into the earth for composting. Do that one more time. As you breathe out, clearing. So, to close, you might join the palms if that feels good to you, taking a little bow and then releasing. So I hope that clears away some of the tension, some of the cobwebs that can build up in this area. As always, leave me feedback below. I'd love to know if this helps, what works, and what you'd like to see more of in future. Thank you so much.